Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your daily Gwent. I know last video we said we're gonna edit the deck they were just playing, the Francesca Controlligan deck, and I did do that. But in the meantime, I accidentally crafted a different deck. The edits that I made kind of turned it into something different, so I reverted the changes, saved and exited, and started making this. No idea how this will go. It's kind of my version of a Skoya spell deck, which I did not set out to make, but let's run through it. It might be the world's worst deck. I don't know. For golds, we got Ragnarug. It's a good weather card. We got a Glaze, we got Zoltan Chivy, and we got Ithlin or Ithline. Was never sure which. The basic idea, Zoltan obviously, is to set up, to save our own dudes if we need them, get some buffs, and to set up hailstorms and stuff like that. We're running lots of weather, but not too much, you know, not an obnoxious amount. Unless you're playing against it, then it's probably exactly that. Ithline is mostly to spawn extra thunders or lacerates if we need them. Can she play lacerate? She can't. That's fine. Maybe we take that out. Okay. Anyway, we got Blue Mountain Commandos just for deck thinning and some consistency. We got our 3 Elven Mercs. They're going to be casting Alzur's Thunders, First Light if we need the Rally or the Clear Skies. We got Sages to do the same thing. Ethne to potentially do the same thing. As I mentioned, Ithline to do the Thunders. It's basically going to be a thunderstorm of a deck. For weathers and silvers, we got Hailstorm for Zoltan and whatnot. We got Skellige Storm and White Frost. Just generally powerful cards. We got Scorch. We got Nature's Gift, which I don't see run too often, but I think it's very good, especially in this deck. It's basically just, hey, let's play it. Let's play one of our silver weathers. Get some free card draw. Easy stuff. We got Yavin, and that's it for that. We got Doblathana Protectors. Just kind of, they're not really the backbone finisher that they are in regular Skoya spell, but they're going to provide some points that we're just not going to get otherwise. If they end up kind of being dead weight, then I'm happy to slot in the archers or something else for them. It was just kind of a spur of the moment idea that I had, and I figured I'd run with it. If we're not having fun playing Gwent, we shouldn't be playing Gwent. So let's have some fun. Grab your coffee, queue up, take a sip. Someday I will start buying actual good coffee once all the fat YouTube bucks get rolling in from the videos that we don't monetize.
Humans have no place in Broccolon.
Alright. Eridan right at the gate, not a Radovid. Breaking that cycle continues. What do we want in our hands? We don't want extra commandos. That's an easy one. I don't really want Alzur's Thunder right in our hand there. Nature's Gift is great. Genuinely great. And because we got it, and we're against an Eridan, I'm going to chuck out White Frost. Because Nature's Gift can draw it if we want it. But otherwise, let's just start out with some commandos here. The commandos are also good because Zoltan can provide them with what? It gives them 2 each, so 5, and then they all get another 2, so they become 7. So it's a huge tempo swing. So we got Caranthur right out the gate, and you know what? Do we want to move them right now? No, let's not move them quite yet. Or should we? Let's do it. Let's do it. It's a big tempo swing. I want to see it happen. Boom. That's huge. Depending on what he does, we might have enough tempo to just pass, but probably not quite that much. We may use an Elven Merc Clear Skies. Oh, Crones. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. This guy does get boosted in our hand, right? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Let us play Skellige Storm. That's a great prone fighter right there. Hits them all, does the max damage, does it for a while. He's gonna play Wild Hunt Hound. That's no problem. I'm gonna play an Elven Merc, or I'm gonna play White Frost. How about that? Boom. That's a lot of weather going on right there. The upswing of Nature's Gift as well is it does count as basically +2 for these guys. So they're already getting some strength there. They don't have to be 20-point finishers or anything like that. If they get up to like a respectable 10, I think we're doing great. Even if they're only like 8, we're doing all right. Could be a good deck to run Gwent in. Never know. So we'll check out the Elven Merc. If we can clear skies, perhaps we will.
Have strength, my lord.
We cannot, and that's okay. That's okay. Just go ahead, shock that guy, get him out of there. We're in a good spot here. This is our round to win, I think. And he may tap out here. He's taking 6 damage, or that's not right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking 5 damage. Yeah, there you go. No surprise there. So we will pass, and then depending on the draw, we'll probably just dry pass so that we're at a better spot card-wise and turn order-wise. We got an Elven Merc, that's what we want. We got a Sage, that's also pretty good. That's also pretty good. So the way Ithlin works, we have the correct amount of Sages for it. So I'm happy with this. So we are gonna dry pass here. The one card in our hand right now that's maybe not gonna get a ton of use is actually gonna be Hailstorm. Just because maybe he won't end up stacking his units too hard. So we might wanna get rid of that, but we do have Ragnarok, which encourages row stacking, so we'll see. I will chuck out the Thunder. That was a good mulligan for us right there. That was good. What will it be, Mr. Aridin? Probably save Ragnarok for once he's got a couple things out. It's a pretty ballsy play. There you go. He's already got a single clear sky, so he could have others in there. We don't want to go too crazy.
Have strength, my love.
Let's just go ahead, zap that boy right there. Bothers me not. Also, is the premium for these guys different? It looks, I don't know, darker than I remember. It's really nice. I like it. Anyway. We don't really want to do Ithlin right now. I think now's the appropriate time to Ragnarok. Either he clears it immediately, or he doesn't, and that's fine. We don't have great targets for our next Thunders. Yeah, there's the clear skies. That's fine. All right, so let's check this guy out here. An absolute worst case, we could do a double clear skies from Ithlin here. The 5 Morva, that's an okay Thunder target. It's not, you know, breaking the doors down. Losing 2 points is unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world by any stretch. Alright, so I think now
Nigh is the time of the sword and axe.
it's... Did we already... Oh, we already played the single clear skies. Well, that was just me making a mistake. That's okay. That happens. That happens. In my head, I thought she spawned and then you chose, but that makes no sense. You choose and then it spawns. That's okay. How many Thunders have we played? 5? 1, 2, 3. Only 3? Oh no, and we banished one, so we've played 4 so far, which is a good amount. It's a healthy amount. This is a funny little match. So we could check out a Skellige Storm out there. We could revive White Frost or Nature's Gift with Ethne. I don't think we do that. I think we zap this boy right here. And we say, hey, good stuff. We'll see what he does with Aridin. Blaze Aridin on the... Okay, I was going to say, if you played him on the archery row, easy White Frost grab there. But Skellige Storm may end up being the correct play. Definitely seems like it is. So why don't we do that?
Nothing human.
Yeah, I think we absolutely do that. Right there. Boom. And of course this guy pops up to 13. He'll ultimately be a 14. We'll almost definitely play Hailstorm. Will it be enough? Just this guy? I don't know. Yeah, could Hailstorm Geralt, but like, why bother? The immediate value is right there. No point otherwise. We got him. All right. That was good. That was a good game. Interesting deck that he's running there. I mean, kind of a standard Frost list, but just interesting to see the Wild Hunt Riders, I suppose. It's relatively rare that we see those, that I see them. Everything I say, take it with a anecdotal grain of salt. Alright, who will it be? We got a Philippa screen. Is it Radovid? No, it's Dagon. 2 monsters in a row. Bring it on.
There will be no negotiation.
Alright, what do we got? We got 2 Mercs, 1 Commando. We got a couple Thunders that we just don't want. Perfect. Zoltan is great. Yeah, it's not perfect, but I'm happy with this, and I'm not gonna risk drawing another Commando. It's just not worth it. And with my luck, that is what would happen. So let's not say we did, or better yet, let's not and say we didn't, because we instead made a sound strategical decision. Right? All right. Is he gonna immediately chuck like a Woodland Spirit down there, and we'll do the same Zoltan stuff, perhaps? White Frost instead.
Always willing, pal.
Yeah, I don't mind this. I don't mind this. It's good tempo. Makes him think perhaps we're using a weird movement deck. Of course, he's got a Drowner rock in there. I'm fine with letting Zoltan die.
Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
The Drowner did the bulk of the work to him there. Gells. Alright. There you go. So we super duper want to grab a Clear Skies with our Elven Merc here. Luckily, actually, Zoltan won't die, and he'll continue to not die, but we should, be able to get a Clear Skies. So I am okay with using that here like that. We may want to add a second Clear Skies to the deck, because he's definitely got a Fog in there. Perhaps another one with Woodland Spirit. Always hard to say. All right, so he's got carryover. Do we say okay and take the card advantage into round 2? It's a great question, isn't it? I don't know. The pros are, if we pass right now, we win the round. Or more likely we don't, but we grab card advantage, which is a good thing to have. I would rather win the round and be at a single card disadvantage, I think. Yeah, so we passed. It's not a big surprise. I think this is the better choice for this deck, because the Ekimara is going to be reset to a 6. We can easily kill that with an Elven Merc. That is no problem. Another Sage is good. I am gonna chuck the Sage away. I was hoping for Ithlin, But Nature's Gift is good too. So this is
Storm
a
is
guaranteed
coming.
thunder.
Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
Yeah, that's good. So these guys are at 6 each. Not bad. Not amazing, but not bad. This can play Scorch. Can't it? So we're at a disadvantage here, to say the least. Let's try to play it out. I'm thinking he's got some ghouls in his hand. That's why I would personally be running fiends. And that playing this round is actually going to weaken him a little bit because his choices for those ghouls are limited, where the fiends are the real lunch buffet, as it were. But I could be wrong. Arcspore, that's interesting. Easily dealt with.
I must re-examine the manuscripts.
But interesting. I haven't seen too many Arcspores running around. He, of course, hit the Sage immediately, which is a little unfortunate, but that's fine. That's fine. Now, what would I want this to play? Again, it could totally play Scorch. I mean, we could Ethne another Skellige Storm up to that row. But is that what we want to do? No, it's not. I think we pass. I don't know if that's the right choice. We probably shouldn't have played out any of this round, given that. Maybe it would have been even better to just pass on that fiend. I don't know. I think I misplayed that one. So we got a Thunder, and we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna hope for Ithlin. A Glaze is actually totally fine because we can White Frost again. Yeah, I'm very happy with that one actually. So we'll probably chuck Ragnarok out almost instantly. And then a Glaze will be our backup play. That's my thought. Or we can do the inverse. And we can chuck a Glaze out right now.
Not yet recovered.
And then he'll think, alright, well that's gotta be it. That's all the weather this guy's got, right? So we'll clear those skies, and then we'll chuck down Ragnarok. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have any weather clear at all. Worst case Ontario. Ragnarok is still a couple points for these guys. We've got potentially a Scorch and a Scorch right here. I like our odds. I don't love our odds, but I like our odds. I'm definitely imagining... Okay, there's the clear skies. There's the clear skies. So, boom, easy choice. He could have another one, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he does not. He does not. So this might actually be a very valuable hailstorm then. Because if he's gonna row stack up there, well, then that's just fine and dandy, eh? Yeah, I mean, I suppose we could even do a double hailstorm, can't we, with this and Ethne? That's dirty. That feels wrong. It will really come down to what else he has kind of teched into the deck, though. Like, if he has a way to deal with our 10 strength protectors, like maybe he's running a Scorch, we're in trouble there. But if he's gonna keep on row stacking in the back, we're doing all right. Now, this sucks. That's a good play. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So he did he did what I thought he was going to do for the same reason that I thought he was going to do it, and we both made a mistake. So I'm just guessing, but he played Sage to try and get Clear Skies or First Light back, but First Light is a weather card, not an alchemy or a spell card. So it just doesn't work. Which I know from playing this deck, but I have not fully intuited the fact that that's how it goes. Which is good for us in this situation. I would love it if the Sages could do Clear Skies, but I understand... Or, First Light. The card is called First Light. It can do Rally or Clear Skies. But, I understand why they can't do First Light. Imagine doing a triple Rally chain with your Mercs, and then doing the exact same thing with your Sages. It would take a while and be very boring, and ultimately not even give you that many points. It'd be like a 12-point play with pretty solid deck thinning, admittedly, but... So I was right about the ghouls, and I feel vindicated about that one. We're gonna go ahead, cast this, and well, let's think. Scorch is 17 points right now. Hailstorm is more like 10, but we can do Hailstorm twice, whereas Scorch twice does not help us at all. So I think we do chuck out a nice Hailstorm up here. That's what you do. And then we got choice with Ethne. Plus, Scorching this guy means we have a little less value from our Ragnarok. That's the word I was trying to cobble together there. So now he's 15. He's real strong. So I mean, we just Hailstorm the front row now, right?
There will be no negotiation.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing's gonna do more damage than that. I mean, now we could Nature's Gift Scorch, which is the right play. So we will. Yes. And this guy should go up to 14? Yeah. Nice. Nice. I doubt he can beat us here. It's gonna come relatively close though. It's a close game. It's a very close game. Luckily, in the clutch, Ragnarok is gonna do it for us. Boom. Well played. That was a very tight game. Using the ghouls as a finisher, especially with that monster's nest, that's rough. That's real rough. How are we doing rank wise? Climbing back up slowly. Never really leave that 38 to 4K range, and I'm okay with that. Someday maybe I'll do a stream if anybody's interested, where I'll just pick a deck and try to climb for a couple hours, but I lead a relatively busy life, and it's hard enough to get these videos out sometime.
Humans have
Daily
no
Gwent
place
is
in
maybe
Brooklyn.
not as daily as I would like it to be some weeks. Alright, so what do we got here? We got Zoln, we're against Henselt, we got Yavin. So we don't want Thunder. First Light's okay. We don't want Thunder. Marigolds is good. I don't love this hand, but I don't hate it. So let's stick with it here. Let's stick with it. Do the use here. We'll check out our commandos.
Awaits us all.
Now, having First Light in our hand is not the worst. I mean, it's largely irrelevant because I don't think he's going to be running weather, so we can kind of use this as a rally whenever we want, and we'll probably get an Elven Merc out of it. We're only running 2 of these guys, right? I don't think we have 3. Do we have 3? Maybe we added 3. My memory's garbage. I need to update my Gwent tracker. Alright, so if you're going to do that, I think I'm just going to do one of these, right? Keep his armor gain non-existent. He could pass right here and be real annoying, but I don't think he's going to do that. I think he really wants to win the first round here. So we're going to, you know, play with that in mind. Can always Alzur's Thunder up there if we're worried about it, which we might be. Great time for a Skellige Storm. Great time. Now he's going to probably play some heavy calves up here, steal this guy's armor, get a big boost, and then pass, if I had to guess. And if he does that, well, we've got both Hailstorm and we've got Zoltan on our own guys Fort Tempo. Okay, he's got Death Mold. Ha-cha-cha. Ha-cha-cha. I mean, I can just play Skellige Storm or Wade Frost again. But do I want to do that? I don't think so.
The storm is coming.
I think we'll do this.
Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
And we might as well kill Stennis. If he wants to burn Shani on Stennis this early, I would be delighted. That is okay by me. You have my permission. Armor is definitely the hardest matchup for this deck. No contest. It makes our Thunders basically do nothing. Hailstorm will do a ton. It'll be our main finisher, so we have to keep Zoltan Hailstorm around for that, but we're gonna have a pretty rough time otherwise here. We absolutely want Scorch in hand. Yeah, give me that boy. Ah, darn. I was hoping he'd do not Tyler there. But that's gonna be the round for us, I think. Was it a good round? Nah, not really. There's not a whole heck of a lot we can do. We'll make it work though. We'll do our darndest. I would love to draw Ragnarok. Be a big fan of that. Thanks. I appreciate that one, Universe. Glad you got my back. Okay, we drew Alzur's Thunder. Don't like that as much. Gotta admit. So if he cold passes, we have to waste a protector. We have to. Because otherwise we do run the real risk of playing Merc and then thundering ourselves. Actually, no, we don't run that risk. But we do Mercenary into Clear Skies, and then I suppose just do First Light. We might as well just play the Protector, though. I think he's contemplating if he should dry pass or not. He's decided against it, which is fine. Bothers me not. Alright. I did that because I think he might still pass early here. And if he does, we'll just drop down a Protector, be done with it. Yeah, there you go. The PFI play was, I think, him just kind of trying to test those waters. So now we have an interesting decision. Play Ragnarok early and force him to Shani out Death Mold instead of Stennis. Or wait until he Shani's out Stennis so he can't get Death Mold. I think we want to play Rag right now. If he just has a Clear Skies in his hand, I'm gonna feel a little dumb, a little outplayed by myself, but that's the risk that you take. And then you take a sip of coffee and forget about your troubles. He still has Henselt. He's played PFI. He's played a Battering Ram. He's played a Redanian Elite. So I wonder what his Henselt play is. Perhaps Nenekang one in. Is he gonna grab Death Mold? Is he gonna go for Stennis? Still? Dude's got balls of steel if he does. Troll. Interesting. That's a cool play around this. So maybe he's got a lot of good anti-weather tech in there. That's cool. I like it. I like to see it.
Everything all right?
So we are going to Alzur's Thunder because we have no more draw. So if I do this, he will perpetually stay at 2 armor, but that's fine. I don't care if he stays at 9 armor because we have Hailstorm for Obnoxious Heavy Cav. We've got it twice if we want it. We've got Scorch. We've got Zoltan to move some boys around if that's what we want. I think it'll be okay. Would have loved to draw Ithlin at the end here, or Nature's Gift. That's the card that I like, right? The one that plays a bronze or silver special from our hand. That would have been a good one. Really like that card. Alright, what'll it be? What'll it be? Still no obvious targets for his leader ability. Maybe he's waiting till he's got some armor on the board and he's going to do a triple heavy cav play. That would be interesting. I could definitely see that happening.
I'm itching for that battle.
Okay, so there's a single heavy cav. And just in case that's his play, let's just say, no, I don't really want you to make that play. So you can try to Hensel something else out, and that's fine. But triple heavy cav wouldn't have given him that much anyway. But if I can deny the use of his leader in a proactive manner, I might as well, right? Is he gonna do a 3 Kedwani siege supports? That seems very likely. And I think that's fine as well. Yeah, we're in a bit of a rough spot just by virtue of the fact that we're down a card. But I think we'll be okay here. If he row stacks, we will just obliterate his points with a double hailstorm. If he doesn't row stack, we'll Zoltan first and then hit him with a double hailstorm. And we do have that that flex scorch play if we want it. But we'll see. So he's definitely doing this. And he's definitely row stacking by the looks of it here. Krolo is the perfect anti-weather row stack support. This says to me that he has battering rams and he has put some thought into this. Which is fine by me, I think. It'll hurt. Don't get me wrong. It'll absolutely be a little rough here. And theoretically, you know, we could play Zoltan. We could displace these guys a little bit, get them all out of Trololo's row. But I don't mind too much. We're really just relying on double hailstorm to win it for us, which feels, you know, a little dirty. But you got to do what you got to do. And I think this is a cool deck. It's not just a standard Skoya spell deck. You know, we're not running those sages. I'm not just hitting you with spells. You know, if you wanna hit me with some high-powered battering rams, that's your right. I like playing units. I get it.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf.
PFI. Interesting. Interesting. So then, I'm gonna bring the Merc over, and I'm gonna bring the 2 weaker guys over. Now I did that so that if he plays a battering ram, the Merc is not an easy free kill. It might not matter at the end of the day, but also I left the strongest guy here so that he can just eat Ragnarok forever and ever. He's irrelevant. Those 7 points will be mostly gone at the end of the round here. Now we are kind of card starved here. It's rough. All right, so it ended up being free anyway because that gives them what? Oh, it does like 5 damage. That's a lot of damage. Let's hailstorm. Let's go. Does a ton. Brings these boys up a little bit. He won't be able to get another free kill out of it. But I'm not sure Ethne Hailstorm is gonna cinch it for us. I just don't know if it can provide the pure stats that we kind of need right now, and that's fine. That's okay. Again, largely depends on what he's got cooking here. You know, is his hand like Neneke PFI, or is it another battering ram? Is it Eskel to kill Zoltan? But he can't kill Zoltan because that's not how that works. All right. So the strongest thing on the board is a 10, but I also have a 10, so Scorch is not an option. But I mean, that's fine. You grab that second hailstorm and you say, there you go, sir. 24 to 33. And Trololo did not get hit there. He's probably got... There you go. I was going to say he's probably got a finisher of some sort, whether it be Kira or Dijkstra. There you go. I was expecting a Dijkstra over a Kira. The Kira is definitely the more interesting play. But that was a good game. I enjoyed that one. Now, interestingly, we probably would have won this match, or at least come a little closer, if we were running Drought instead of Ragnarok. Ragnarok's biggest pro can also be its biggest con against armored decks, right? It wouldn't have been hitting Trololo every single turn. It would have been pulling apart everybody else. But anyway, that was Hocus Pocus. We actually went 2-3 with my first real attempt at a Scoria spell deck. I'm pretty pleased with that. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you have any feedback, as per usual, chuck it down to the comments. You can also find us on Twitter. I personally don't check it too much, but John and Emily do. They're very, very diligent there. Talk to us. Hit us up. Leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. If you got any deck ideas or anything like that, I'd love to hear them. Until tomorrow, I hope your coffee stays warm and your day goes well. Later.